I really struggle with this, and I've thought about it a long time and how the struggle may help you to live a better life, enjoy a higher quality of life, especially when we get older, which we all want, right? Um, and the struggle came up when I first started my sports studies, and it all came to be with just seeing all the papers, getting to know the body more in depth, understanding how everything works together. And what I then started to recognize was that, and me included, that we take what we have for granted concerning our body. And what I mean by that is, when our body is healthy, we we just by or for whatever reason think that it's gonna be that way forever, that we can see clearly, hear everything, have a good sense of stabilization, coordination. But during my studies, I realized how fast things can change. And it's like with the shoe, right? When the shoe fits, you don't think about it. You just you walk, and you can walk, and that's how it should be. But when the shoe gets too small, or there is a hole in there and it gets wet, you start to recognize that something's off with the shoe. And then what are we going to do? We will change the shoe, right? It's that simple. We'll buy a new one or let it repair. But the thing is, we can't do that with our body. We only have one body, one set of eyes, two hands. And if we lose a part, well, we can't go to like a car garage and just buy a new thing or let it be implemented. And what I struggle with is to let people see what comes when they don't take care now. And another important part is that things come faster than we expect. We know this with time. Time, the older we get, the faster it runs. Health, the older we get, the faster it declines if we don't take care of it. And just as an example, right now you might be lucky and be able to see clearly with your eyes. And then you think, yeah, that's gonna stay like that forever. But just as an example, if you happen to have diabetes or are in a pre-diabetic state, which can happen faster than you might expect. When you are diabetic, you are really likely to become blind with your eyes, which is called retinopathic diabetic. Uh, in German, it's called diabetische Retinopathie, which means diabetic retinopathy, which means blindness by being diabetic. And that's just one of the aspects you don't know which can come. And another part is, for example, if you're slightly overweight, well, what happens right now? Let's say I do not know what my blood parameters would look like. Let's say certain parameters are slightly above the normal range. Well, right now, that wouldn't affect me much. Tomorrow, neither. I'd feel the same, I'd feel good, I wouldn't notice anything. But in 20 years, if I'm lucky, I still live. And when I wake up in 20 years, with certain blood parameters being above the normal range or below the normal range, well, there's a big chance that my vessels are severely damaged, which puts me at a higher risk for a cardiovascular disease, for a heart attack, for vessels just popping, because I didn't take care of them when I was younger, because I didn't look into my body when I was younger. And the truth is, this can happen to a lot of people faster than you'd expect. And also a really important part is that when you wake up in 20 years with severely damaged vessels, guess what? You can't just go to a mechanician or mechanic and let your vessels be replaced, buy some new ones. You have to live with those vessels every single day. Trust me, I would not want to live with damaged vessels when I'm 40, 50. I want to be healthy. I want to have healthy vessels, a healthy body, a heart that can pump, legs that can move, arms that can carry my own baggage and luggage when I go to the airport. To be free, to stay free, to be able to play with my children, to experience joyful and blissful moments with my family, with my loved ones. And the thing is also, we can create this life if we decide to. We can enjoy a healthy life up until death if we decide that we want such a life. But the earlier we decide, the better life we're gonna have. Because right now, or when you're watching this, it is so easy to install the right habits right now, just bit by bit, gradually. It doesn't have to be a big change. And then with those habits, you will enjoy a healthy body, a blissful life, a life of freedom within your own body, so that you can still travel, visit your family, go for a hike, play tennis, without having your legs hurt or your joints, because you took care of them, because you knew what to eat, which supplement to take, how to exercise, how to train, how to warm up, cool down, stretch, massage, everything. The techniques, the tools, the resources are all out there. We've all access to it. We just need to know how to leverage them correctly. Yeah, so that I struggle with. To show you what's possible if you decide to take care of your health right now. All the diseases and illnesses you can prevent to live a life of longevity, if you want to call it like that. Yeah. So I hope this conversation maybe helped you to gain some insight, to gain awareness that you don't have to suffer from a heart attack when you get older. You don't have to suffer from joint pain when you get older. you can live a life with your grandkids and grandchildren, which you can enjoy in a body which doesn't hurt, in a shoe which fits, so to say. And yeah, that was that. So I hope I could shine some light on that. I invite you to, let your health be checked, your blood parameters, your bone health, your sleep quality, your training, your nutrition, your psyche, so that you can implement the habits you need right now to live the life you want to live right now and in the future. With that being said, wish you a good time, stay healthy, and see you next time. Best wishes, Jonas.